I went to Dairy Queen. It wasn't bad. Yeah. So I'm trying to get my 50 hours of driving so that I can get my driver's license. And my dad had the idea to go to Dairy Queen, which is a cool idea. So me, my brother, and my dad all went to Dairy Queen. And first off, my driving is bad. And I don't think it's horrible, but it is pretty bad. So yeah, and the way that my neighborhood, well, I guess my city is that you kind of have to go over a main road to get to Dairy Queen, and I had to drive over that road. Or I guess on the road to get like past it. Doesn't really make too much sense, but yeah, I had to do that. And because I don't like I have a permit and I'm not really good at driving, and I had flip flops on. I did a pretty bad job at crossing that street. But like I said, it wasn't horrible. And then once we got to Dairy Queen, we there was a really long line that was it was so long that it was out to the road that you pull into to get to Dairy Queen. So the line was that long, and yeah, it wasn't bad though. We were listening to music and it was fine. The line wasn't that bad. Oh, it was a drive-through line also. I forgot to mention. So we were going through the drive-through, and I was driving through the drive-through, and then around there were around that time where there were like two cars in front of our car, I realized that I'm the one in the driver's seat, so I'm the one that has to talk to the person to order drinks. I mean food. I mean ice cream, whatever. And once I realized that, it started to suck because I didn't want to talk to those people. Not because they're like bad people, I just don't like talking to people. So, once we got up to where we can see like the ordering board or whatever it's called, I got a Oreo dirt pie, which is like, it's like those little dirt, I don't know what they were called, but like in like elementary school and middle school and stuff, they're like these little snacks that people would bring to lunch. And what you did is you took a gummy worm and then you like dipped it in fudge, and then you dipped that in Oreo, crushed Oreo. And apparently they made that into a blizzard at Dairy Queen, and I didn't know that. And I ordered it because I am a literal child. And it sounded kind of good. I was like expecting it to be like not that good, but also kind of good. And that's exactly what it was. I actually still have it. I'll probably eat some. And my dad ordered some like thing. I still forgot the name of it. And my brother ordered this Thin Mint Oreo thing. Blast. They were all blizzards, not blast. So once we got up to the ordering place, the little speaker order thing, it was it was pretty bad because I kept like forgetting the names of the drinks that we wanted to get or the ice cream that we wanted to get, which isn't good because I'm the one that has to order. So I remembered mine, except I didn't know if it was pie at the end because pie sounds stupid, like Oreo dirt pie. I don't. It just I thought it was like Oreo dirt or something like that. I just ordered an Oreo dirt pie, and like at first I was kind of like sitting there, and like I was looking at the ordering thingy, and like I knew what I wanted to say, and I like knew what I had to say, and I just couldn't, and I was just staring at it blankly. But then once I got up there, yeah, I ordered my drink. I completely forgot the name of my dad's drink, and like I said, I still forgot it, so great. Um, then I ordered my brother's drink, and then after that we got all our drinks, and then we just left. And my dad actually got a lid to go on his Blizzard, and I, being smart as I am, didn't get one, and my brother also didn't get one, but that was fine because he wasn't driving. But I was driving, and the way that they make the Blizzards is they kind of overfill. And I'm stupid, and I should have gotten a lid because, like, right when we started to leave, my dad told me that I needed to like drink the kind of like get off some of the top, like eat some of the top layer of the ice cream before we leave, so that I can like so that it doesn't melt because it was gonna melt and drip over. Um, it did do that anyway. It dripped anyway, and it was like dripping all over the place. So I had to cross over that road again to get out of Dairy Queen, and then go on the main road, and then get back onto a road. And then by the time I got back onto like another road that wasn't the main road, it started dripping again, which was just great. So it made a huge mess. Well, not a huge mess, it just made a pretty big mess. Yeah, it was like dripping everywhere, and then my dad had to clean it up because I couldn't because I was driving. And I was like, I was sitting there and I didn't know what to do because I wanted to help clean it up, but I couldn't because I was the one driving, and I didn't want to crash the car. So I just had to keep on driving. My dad had to clean up the mess of my stupid decision of not getting a lid. And then once we drove back home, I ate it. It was pretty good. I still have some left, and I'm gonna eat that now, actually. But yeah, that was it. I don't know. It's not a way more interesting in my head. It's not that interesting, actually. I don't know. It was fun though. It was pretty good. Like it was nice. It was a nice little drive. It was good. Very good.